Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. We are just getting started.
Lothar Matthäus is going to have a huge influence here, Peter.
Well, it's hard to argue with that. In any game at any time, he is as influential as they come.
Yeah, and he'll be right in the thick of it in the middle of the park, combining the roles of number 10, central midfielder, defensive midfielder. Sometimes he's even sweeper, so watch out for those late attacking runs from deep. And don't be surprised if he gets himself on the score sheet too.
And Romario! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Australia with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Now it's Neymar. Oh, shooting chance! And again! There it is!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
That has been drummed into him from such an early age, Peter. It almost came as second nature. He such as the keeper couldn't hold on to it, and he's there in a flash.
So, a breakthrough already. He won't be happy with that one. Puskas. Puskas! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Puskas is offering a right smile there. That's well played. He knew he had to mop that up.
And now a sudden chance to counter. And here's Scholes. Roberto Baggio. Now it's Messi. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
Buffon getting this one clear. Oh no, this does not look good. He has found the way through. Played into space. He's having a shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Cruyff is there, and he can get that clear. A probing pass. Now it's Neymar. He is through here. Seedorf deals with that comfortably. And he's quick to get rid. Zambrotta.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
And Romario! He pondered over it, and that goes down as a chance missed.
Romario simply took an age to make his mind up, Peter, when urgency was the single requirement.
Yaya Toure is the team's great visionary. Well, played right into his path, and that is expertly dealt with. Ronaldinho.
Australia always have been a side that are known for pressing, a style that's very high tariff, Peter.
But it can pay off big time, can't it?
Yeah, just about every top side are doing this now.
Thuram. The message is clear, none shall pass. He's shifting through the gears here. Goes! And there's a goal! But oh, it's offside.
Yeah, spot on, although he takes issue with that.
A moment's uncertainty there, but it is the right call. Cruyff. Araujo does really well to win the ball there. Cannavaro. Knocks it into space. Up towards the front line. Scholes.
Australia have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Puskás plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone.
Brazil truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
Australia have reclaimed it. Genuine physical edge about this game. It is quite attritional. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Now this could be a chance. He's had it taken off him. Opts for safety. 40 minutes gone. Half-time closing in. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Scholes shapes to shoot! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
What a pass, one that literally dropped into his path. It was asking to be finished.
Scholes. It's Sabith.
Teremos minuto de acréscimo.
Stood up well to him there. Mateus, renowned for his... That's it, 45 minutes up. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. Brazil go in at half-time with a game to chase.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about. So an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
Well, that just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon. Back on the way then.
Brazil can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
And it's Messi.
That's good play from him.
Messi, upright and purposeful. Cruyff. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Scholes. Aim forwards. Now it's Ronaldinho. Yaya Toure. Now, can they get him away? That's the keeper's ball. Searching pass he's played there. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Scholes. Now it's Ronaldinho. This is a promising build-up. Scholes is sporting a guilty look after that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Now he's got space here. Crosses it in here. It's in! Brazil are back in business! It's starting to look very interesting, this.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Well, there's the clearance. Australia are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter.
And the finish! And it's in! And they're back in front! Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well.
And Scholes! He's done very well to get to that.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Looking for options for movement. That's an imaginative pass. No, that's been intercepted. Mateus. Neither of these two want to come off second best. He might be in here. It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Real chance! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Roberto Baggio clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
It's their second corner of the game. They've played it short. Now it's Roberto Baggio. Scholes wins the duel this time. And now they can spring out of defence. It's a promising position. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it.
Brazil really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Rudiger clears without hesitation.
Substituição no time do Brasil. Camisa 13. Camisa 18.
That was nowhere near his best.
Ronaldinho. Camisa 17.
Good ball.
Camisa
Decent
6.
chance!
Camisa
Oh, that
42.
was no routine save.
Ronaldinho actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Australia have their third corner.
Camisa 2.
Ronaldinho with the short one.
Gilberto Silva.
Brazil
Camisa 5.
have the chance to go the other way.
Substituição.
Just a quarter of an hour to play. Oh, super find. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Rummenigge. Buffon gets his hands on it and the danger is averted.
Brazil really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
And he's quick to snatch it back. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Australia are looking to break at pace. And he was quick to react. Now that's well seen too. Vinicius Junior. Aimed beyond the defence.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
Rummenigge. Well timed, excellent interception. Vinicius Junior.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Brazil can breathe again, just.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
No way through. Now it's Zico. Deep into stoppage time. Araujo gets across to intercept that. Well read, nice interception. Rummenigge takes a shot! And he's stuck it away! And right near the end, we have parity. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attack.
And time is up. A draw and a highly unpredictable one. Fair share of momentum shifts, highly entertaining until the very end. Rummenigge taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Brazil can always take more positives from a result like this. Yes, there is some tidying up to do, but some real promise too.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening.